Wrong lever.
Hey, we're live.
I did it.
We are live.
We're live.
Say something, Juan.
Say
You got my
something,
truck.
I'm giving up on you.
I started up my truck so I can. Oh, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I wanted
Have
you
a
to speak.
response? Okay. Just somebody talk to me. Anybody.
Juan has
I'm in the parking
snow
lot
in
of my
Georgia.
church.
Mm-hmm.
And,
That's the night that the snow fell down in Georgia.
And
that's
let's
the
see, we've
night
been
that every
broadcasting
car
for
was on the road.
30 seconds, and we've already violated a copyright law.
Yeah.
Dang.
I think
Unless
you
Every
can sing
week,
it.
you guys.
Unless it
sing it
falls
out.
into the
Every
parody
week.
clause.
Yes.
It's Brian. Brian's the one who can't stop singing other
He's a
people's
music
songs.
monster.
Well, if that gets flagged, then there's something wrong with their algorithm because that's not good. That was not good singing.
Or is it extra? Is it extra accurate?
Well, that could be too.
Really sensitive.
It's super cold here. We don't have any snow, but it's cold. And JT has snow, right, JT?
I do.
He does.
Oh,
And,
is your dad gonna start blowing the snow off?
Tommy's going to go through with a snowblower after we get started.
Probably so.
It was so great. I didn't cut out the Marco Polo from this week, but JT sent a Marco Polo to the group, and as he's talking, was it to the whole group or was it just to me?
Yeah,
Might
it
have
was
just been to
everybody.
me.
It was to everybody.
Yeah.
A chainsaw starts up in the background. He goes, that's just my dad operating a chainsaw. Like, Tommy's the noisiest guy in Tennessee.
Yep.
So today it's going to be touch and go. I'm worried about Juwan's internet connection, but we're going to do the best we can.
Don't worry, John.
I can't help it.
Worries
I'm very
for
worried.
pagans.
I'm worried about, you know how...
That's a Tommy Oaks sermon I remember from
That's
my
right.
childhood.
I know, but still, if you consider the lilies of the field and you consider the birds, they don't have internet.
Yeah.
They don't, do they?
Yeah,
Fair.
we don't need internet.
Fair point.
Yeah.
They don't need it.
While
All right.
John's worried about my connection, I'm worried about getting arrested because I'm just sitting at my church's parking lot. With
That's
their
why I'm
ring light.
worried. I'm worried you're going to get arrested. We're not going to be able to see
Yeah.
it.
Well, you know, I'll just keep it going. If you guys want me to, because I was thinking about turning off the camera, but if you want me to keep the camera going,
That'd be
when
good
the
for
police
ratings.
pull up, yeah,
Absolutely.
Like
Like a little scandal.
cupcakes, guys. I'm getting tased.
Guitarist for Casting Crowns arrested during live stream for vagrancy. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Sherry?
Hey, Sherry.
I'm so excited about cupcakes. We're just going right into it.
Jeff
Oh,
Lane
Jessica's got
specifically
some
said
for you,
Yeah.
John.
hello to me. So that's something we said about. There's emoji cupcakes. So, but there are there's cake emojis too, though.
Yeah, there are. It's true.
Sign up if you dare, starving comics everywhere. Coming out of quarantine, so catch the vibe and
Still
dig the scene.
coming out of
Take a seat,
quarantine.
Gonna grab a snack, gonna kill the room, gonna talk some smack. Cutting it down like a lumberjack, come take a ride in my Cadillac.
Is our
Kicking it
video
live
going
on the
faster
radio.
than it normally does?
Everybody got a right to know. This ain't my first rodeo. It's
Looks about
about
the same to
time,
me.
here we go. Are you ready
Unless you mean
for
it's
the
going
show?
at the proper speed, then normally it's slower.
Are
We've
you
got
ready for
cupcakes
the
on the show.
Is this the
Are you ready
taste?
for the
Is that
show?
going like that? Are you ready for
Are you
this?
ready for the show?
The right note.
I think I'm paranoid because of Juwan being the human metronome. I'm worried that everything's going to be out of sync.
Kicking it live, so
Excuse
deep,
yourself.
I guess everybody gonna
Hello,
be
Jacob.
so blessed. Hoping you cats gonna be impressed. Ain't no time to be depressed. Are you ready for the best?
Good evening.
What's up?
And here
We're
I
in the
am.
wrong
You
order.
guys think
Somebody's
I'm in
gonna
my truck
fuss.
just for ratings, but I'm in it for reals.
Holy, good
Locked
grief,
out
we're-
of his church.
No,
We're
really
super
not.
happy that
There
you
we
guys are here with us. I am warm and toasty in my usual broadcasting space, as is my friend Brian April. John Thomas is also. You don't look like you're in exactly the same place you normally broadcast from.
I have a surprise.
He has
The
a surprise.
camera's angled a little differently tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's in his shirt sleeves, and but see, his video's acting a little weird now.
Rip for reals.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
and
man.
then Juan DeVivo,
Am I
broadcasting
coming
from
in?
yeah, from your vehicle. So it's a little bit touch and go tonight, but we are going to soldier on.
I'm in a handicap space too, so that's like double reason to get. They're not even
Yes.
going to ask me questions; they're just going to tase me through my windshield.
Yep.
That'll make for good content, though. That'll make the
Yes,
the
absolutely.
year highlights.
Definitely.
You reminded me of something. We should do Andrew's tasing video. My son Andrew got tased in the military.
Oh yeah, he had to. That's
He
right.
sent us. He didn't have to. But he sent us a video of him getting tased, and it's mildly entertaining. If you
Wow.
like that sort of thing.
So they gave him the option?
Well, it was a thing that, like Timothy was in the security forces, my other son, and he didn't even get tased. He had to go into like a room and breathe in tear gas. They they lock him into this room and they have to stand in there for, I don't know, a couple of minutes breathing tear gas, and then they come out and they throw up and
That's
and everything.
horrible.
Yeah.
But he didn't even have to get tased. And so neither one of them had to be tased. But Andrew opted to do it because, you know, some of his buddies were going to do it, and so he wanted to join his buddies. And so that being said, if Juwan gets tased tonight, then I will get tased next week in solidarity.
There we go. I like it. Juan, you look like every like horror movie when they go to the town. There's always that guy who's like, "Yeah, you don't want
Is
to go
it
up
like,
that way.
would it be better if I did this?
Yeah. Yeah.
You kids don't want to go up there. That's the old haunted Macmillan estate."
Why y'all running away? That's what I thought was funny about Home Alone is like this old man is so nice, but like every time he looks at Kevin before then he's like,
Right.
"Aren't you aware of your face at all, sir?
He's always holding a shovel, too.
Why do I scare all the 8-year-olds?"
Yep. That just gave me an idea too. You know how when the angels appear to mankind, they always say, "Do not be afraid." They always say that. And it's like, well, part of the reason that we're afraid is because of how you look. You know, you like appear in lightning, and everything is shiny, and
Did you put a ball
Roman
cap on
centurions are
backwards or
passing out. Yeah. Full-grown Roman guards are vibrating on the ground, having convulsions. It's like, don't be afraid. It's like, well, maybe
Hey guys,
you should
guys, relax.
show up. Right.
Show up with a platter of cupcakes.
Well, I wonder if you could do a scene like at the resurrection, you know, and have the angel appear, but it's that old man from Home Alone holding a shovel, you know. He's like, I go, "Hey, don't be afraid, you know. I'm not getting along with my daughter, but
You're
I'm not
looking
a
a
bad
little
guy.
murderous there, visitor from another dimension.
I'll bring you good news." That's the
That would be funny to have like an angry angel. Don't be afraid. I'm bringing you good tidings of great joy.
And he, like,
Come
kicks
on,
over a
guys.
trash
Like,
can.
I actually have a
Jerry Stiller as an angel.
I have a nativity scene. I have a nativity scene that we put up every single year. That it's a negativity scene that I bought a few years ago. It's like a regular nativity scene, but everybody's frowning, like all the sheep and everything. Mary and Joseph, right?
Oh, that's good.
That's great.
Baby Jesus has a scowl on his face. It's a negativity scene.
That's hilarious.
Holy Holy Toledo, we have a fantastic show tonight. A huge show.
It's huge.
Really.
You know what I was thinking this week, John?
Well,
I was thinking last week's show was so huge, it can't get any huger, but you've probably come up with a way to make it huge.
I anticipated that. I anticipated your
I can't believe
worries.
it. I just can't believe it.
So I would even show you how big. Oh, there we go. If tonight's show is represented by this typical woolly mammoth, the typical show, then tonight's show looks a little bit like. If a typical show, anyway, looks like this.
Wow.
Does that icing look green to y'all though?
It is
It's like
green,
guacamole. It's
Look
like
a little
guaca cake.
ill. Guac.
Yeah.
The guac icing is extra.
A
You have to pay
guac,
extra
a
for the
guac
guac.
cake.
That was the best looking cupcake I could find.
You did not look very hard.
What he means best looking, he means the first thing to pop up on the image search.
You did
Yeah,
not
right.
look very
There it
hard
is.
at all. Unless you Googled worst looking cupcake ever. And
Close.
That is the best worst looking
But
cupcake.
that's not
That is
the point.
almost
is
what I
that
Googled.
it's- The point is that it's very big.
Yeah, it's the
It's the
size.
hugest
right?
cupcake.
It doesn't.
Not that
I
it
mean,
has guacamole icing.
Or it came out of mustard or grout.
It's just big.
Garbage can.
I submit that it doesn't matter.
Mustard.
Cupcake broccoli
Mustard
frosting.
cupcake.
I'd eat it.
So suffice it to say that it's going to be a big show. We have several things that we have to get to, and we probably aren't going to get to all of them. But I promised that we were going to do improv, and so we have to do that first to make sure we have time for it. But before we do that, JT, we got to give a shout out to our clickers.
Because clickers are great. They're super amazingly great. Athletic and fun and super smart. Their beautiful faces a work of art. Clickers are great. They're wonderfully, amazingly great. Without them, we'd be destitute and drifting into the abyss. Lovely clickers, blow you a kiss. The temperature is dropping and the road is getting slicker. It's wintertime, so snuggle down and cuddle with the clicker.
All right, this week's clickers of the week in no particular order are Rachel Peterson and Victoria Palmer. Thank you. Thank you to Rachel and Victoria especially, but to all of our clickers for supporting us with your enthusiastic money. If you would like to be a Comedy Clique member, go to johnbrandon.com. It's one of the easiest things in the world to do. There's all of the information there that you need. And once you become a clicker, you get all sorts of perks. You can maybe get a free koozie, which I'll hold up for you and you won't be able to see because of my green screen. See?
It's supernatural koozie.
Right. Yours will not actually be see-through like this.
It can be.
Excusey.
If you got a green screen. You can also join the Effort Party, which is the get-together that we do after the show, and we talk about all kinds of stuff. Some stuff we can share with you, and some stuff is just too secret to talk about. So, thank you. Thanks to our clickers. All right.
Before we begin, John, can we just do a quick promo for a comedy show? Because very rare that I'm out in the Midwest performing.
That's right.
So next weekend, Friday, Saturday, I will be at Gutty's Comedy Club, which is a clean comedy show out in Edina, Minnesota, just near Minneapolis, St. Paul. So if you are in the Minnesota area, you can go out there. And then the following week, the 28th, 29th or whatever, both John and I will be performing at Gutty's Comedy Club. We'll be performing together. It's going to be fun in Greenfield, Indiana, which is just south of Indianapolis again. So if you guys want to come out and see us perform, do some stand-up, do our thing, have a great time, and laugh a lot, tickets available at Gutty'sComedyClub.com.
That is the coolest. How many Gutties are there? Because I see a lot of that. I think I follow
there's
them,
two
actually.
right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's a Indiana thing.
And a Minnesota
sorry.
thing.
And a Minnesota thing.
Yeah, just those two.
That's right.
Yeah, you should come see show. Come out and say hello. And
Live comedy. What are you talking? I mean, that's
Yeah,
a
live
no-brainer.
comedy.
Come on.
you'll be able to see us from the shoulders down.
That's right. And if you think this is good, I mean,
Wait till
You
you
should
see.
see the legs.
you should see my
Comedy's,
sneakers.
comedy's all about the footwork, as we know.
Wait
right.
till you see my ankles.
That's right.
That's that footwork, man. Comedy
I would
footwork.
like to do we haven't played improv games for a while, and I was going to throw it open. I'm still going to throw it open to the audience to pick their favorite improv game, but I'm not going to do it this week because we just don't have time. So what I want to do is what I want to do.
I was really trying to get it in there. I didn't know if everybody was hearing it. So good thing we made a lower third of it.
I want to play a couple of rounds of Smartest Man because that's fairly easy and quick, and then we can get on to the real reason that we're here tonight. And so how this works is you ask us any question that you want. I'm talking to the audience. You ask us any question, just type it into the comment section, and our producer will see it, and she will pick the one that, or the ones that she wants us to answer. And then we will answer that question because as the smartest man in the world, who is so smart that his brain is actually divided into 4 parts, and each of us have one part of that brain, and so we will answer the question one word at a time. I will go first and say a word, Brian will say a word, Juan will say a word, JT will say a word, and we'll go around until we have answered the question. So there's usually a 15-second delay or so, 20-second delay while you guys feverishly type in your questions, and
Well, it's
then they
like
show
a
up.
how-to question or information question or something you would ask Siri, maybe.
Yeah, you know, you can ask us a yes or no question, but those usually aren't that
They're
fun
pretty
to
easy.
listen to. Yeah.
Those are
It's a very short answer.
Is it snowing?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Be it known, this is the smartest man alive. So
So when the producer goes, okay, what are the ingredients of a cupcake? That's a great question. A
Key
ingredient
In
cupcakes
is
frogs
legs.
and
buttered
toast
With
moist
droplets
crusted
underneath.
moist
sprinkles
thousands
Thank you. The producer had enough.
It failed. Instead of scene, there should be another one called eject, probably.
Smartest man in the world. Why is it so cold? The
reason
Heat
Sinks
is
because
heaviness
on top of
moisture
causes
evaporation
silently.
all right. I was getting ready to stick another preposition in there.
Oh.
I'm guessing
I
it was
felt-
moist.
Yeah.
JT cheated.
Guessing
He had
you
like
know it was
5
moist
words.
again.
Don't think I'm not looking for
Moist.
that
Oh,
opportunity.
I know. I am aware.
Moist.
Why are the kids fast when you want them to be slow, and slow when you want them to be fast? Why are the kids fast when you want them to be slow, slow when you want to be fast? Simple. Children
Are
Slow.
Most
of
the
Day.
unless
their
getting
Bathroom.
fire.
I think
That's a new way
bathroom
to,
set
that's
it
a
off
new way to
there.
refer
It
to
is.
it is bathroom fire.
Yeah, bathroom
I gotta
fire.
go. I got bathroom fire.
I feel
Makes
like he only
everybody
answered half of that question.
Yeah,
I feel like that was I feel like that was a compound question. We just ignored the hard part. All right, we got time for one more.
Well, smartest man is political too.
Mm-hmm.
He answers questions politically. Diplomatic.
Yeah, who did
yes.
say sprinkles? Right? Somebody
I did.
they're calling you
Brian
out.
did.
For,
Yeah.
Not
I
saying
did.
Jimmy's.
I know, well, because that would have been controversial. And
All right. Why does the smartest man not use good grammar? Is that sentence written with proper grammar? Why does the smartest man not use good grammar? Linguistics
ain't
Gooder.
Van.
those
them
Thinkins.
Octopus.
farms
brains.
We are solving all the world's problems. I don't
That's right.
I don't know if we should stop this because we're really doing everybody a favor.
I don't
Correction,
know.
I am solving the world's problems, Juan. This is the world's smartest man.
right?
Juan.
You can say I.
I am.
We.
Yeah,
The collective I,
we.
the
He
board.
He uses the pronoun we.
Yeah.
We. They.
We are
Yeah.
Venom.
Bathroom fire was definitely the.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
Is that
was
the
the
song
winner.
for next week?
Okay.
Depends on how this cupcake thing.
I don't know. We'll let the clickers decide that at the after
Goodness
party.
gracious, bathroom fire.
Yeah. By the way, we do often pick the theme of the song of the week at the effort party. So if you want to get in and affect that, if you want to have an impact on this show, then join us at the effort party. Yeah. Members only, super exclusive effort party. All right, last week. Now I can't remember if we actually had this happen during the show. Some of it happened during the show, like the conflict about cupcakes happened during the show, right?
Yes.
Where I asserted the undeniable truth that cupcakes are a dessert that you only get, when there's no other options, and then a bunch of whiners and Brian argued
decided
with me
to tell
about
you that you were categorically wrong.
Yep.
Right. And so in the effort party, we talked about how this is not something that we should just allow to not go unresolved.
Yeah.
And so we're going to resolve it this week. And Juwan's gonna kind of take us into that.
Well, guys, I'm conflicted because cupcakes are the most tastiest of almost all of the desserts that there are. But man, have you ever tried to eat one? First of all, they are a little bit smaller than a cake, which is what they're trying to be. They're trying to be a cake in a cup, but it's not that. It's a piece of delicious, moist breading with icing on it, wrapped in paper that's stuck to it. So when you try to peel the paper off, then the cake sticks to that, and then you end up chewing on that like you're some kind of a ravenous wolf that only eats cupcake bits off of paper, and then you'll just look like a caveman. But I will tell you, they've made shows about it. They've got stores where you can go in and only get cupcakes. That icing, man, I could almost eat the icing all by itself if you just put cupcake icing in there. So I don't know what to do. Cupcakes are delicious, but they're so frustrating. I'm not sure how to handle this. I'm not sure what to do.
At a Halloween party, what's the best snack? Cupcakes, they're good for dessert or an aphrodisiac. Cupcakes, the #1 choice at your neighborhood bakery. Every other dish is confectionery fakery. If you're hating on my cupcakes, you better take it back. Cupcakes.
Oh man, I want one right now.
Well, everything that Juwan said was probably true, except for the fact that except for the part about cupcakes being good. Cupcakes, as I have said before, are a dessert that doesn't need to exist. The only time you will ever find a person eating cupcakes is if there are no other dessert options available. You always find cupcakes at the end of the dessert table, stacked up, decorated, and if there is no pie, if there's no ice cream, if there's nothing else available, then people will take a cupcake, but that's the only time. No brownies. In fact, cupcakes are the only dessert option that most people will actually skip. You know, if they get to the end of dinner and they go, "Hey, what's for dessert?" and they hear cupcakes, they go, "I'll just have another dinner roll." Or maybe I'll have seconds on mashed potatoes. Nobody asks about cupcakes at a restaurant. Nobody scans the dessert menu looking for cupcakes. Nobody ever asks, "Hey, what is the cupcake of the day?" Nobody goes into a store looking for cupcakes. Instead, we're actually kind of shocked when we discover that cupcakes are available in a restaurant. We're like, "Oh, they have cupcakes? I wonder why they even mention that." They also have cobbler, so there's no reason at all to bring up cupcakes. If you ask the server, if the server asks you, "Did you save room for dessert?" you might say, "Sure," until she says, "It's cupcakes," and then you're going to go, "Nah, we're ready for the check." Children will lick the frosting off of cupcakes and leave the cupcake sitting on the table. You'll never see a pile of frosting. You never see a pile of frosting sitting on a child's plate after the cupcake was eaten out from under it. Cupcakes are simply a frosting delivery system. If there were no cupcakes, we could get the same experience with a spoon. You could replace a cupcake with a spoon. It's more efficient. In fact, we don't need a cupcake when we have a tub of frosting and at least one finger. When the people in France complained about having no bread, Marie Antoinette famously said, "Let them eat cake." Now, a lot of people think that she was being facetious or she was being cruel, but she actually wasn't. She was serious. What she meant was, let them eat cupcakes, because she had a whole bunch of cupcakes in the palace that she didn't want. And so when the people in France were complaining, "We don't have any bread," Marie said, "Hey, take my cupcakes."
The stupidest dessert that ever was created. Cupcakes. I tried one once and instantly deflated. Cupcakes, they're an insult to cups, they're an insult to cakes. Gonna wipe them off the planet no matter what it takes. The baking profession has been contaminated by cupcakes.
You guys need to just sit back, take out a pen and paper, because you're about to go to school. Old school. Cupcakes are amazing. Cupcakes are great. It's heaven in your hands. You don't even need a plate. Cupcakes are portable. Take them on the go. You say they are terrible. I say, heck no. Cupcakes are perfect, like something from a dream. It's delicious cake, topped with tasty buttercream. You can decorate them up. You can keep them nice and plain. You don't like cupcakes? Something's wrong with your brain. They're individually wrapped, great for portion control. They're better than pie or cinnamon roll. To all the haters, I'll say one more thing. You better bow down, because cupcakes are king.
Yeah. Hate 'em, love 'em, savor 'em, shove 'em, trash 'em, taste 'em, swallow 'em, waste 'em. Whatever side you're on, you'll find the same stuff in cake that you find in that little last muffin.
Cupcakes are the worst thing.
Oh, if it was just guys.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in here too, because I just have to say that the frosting totally makes it a great thing for me. So either way,
The only practical use for a cupcake is to throw it at an enemy. You don't have any. You don't have a seltzer bottle
but not
or like a whipped cream pie that you can.
Wait a minute!
And you can throw.
Just wait a minute! Why can't we agree to disagree? Cupcakes, so much trouble from a simple recipe. cupcakes. I'll go my way and you go yours. But I'll eat cupcakes till they're oozing out my pores. If you let me have two, you know I'm gonna take 3 cupcakes. All right.
The cupcake choreography is beyond Broadway. It's like above the way
So-
Broadway would do it.
So, JT, explain to our viewers how it is that your mother and father have in their possession, what is it, 144,000 cupcakes?
Well, when we were talking about this earlier this week, we thought about, well, we need props for this. So I said, you know, I think on the Marco Polo thread, I said, we've got a warehouse of cupcakes, so that shouldn't be a problem. And I think somebody was like, well, warehouse of cupcakes, that's impossible, but this is just the proof of it. So, and this isn't,
That's just
even
like
all
one
of them.
pallet right there.
That's like one pallet. Yeah. So I went through and showed everybody how many cupcakes there were over at the warehouse, and it's just
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I'm waiting.
Well,
for
I
my-
I will say this.
Yeah.
Don't cupcakes like that, don't they last for like 20, 30 years?
Oh
Aren't they
yeah.
good for
These
in the bomb
expired.
shelter?
These expired in December, but they're still soft.
yeah,
so-
expired?
Yeah.
And the reason there's so
whatever.
many, though, is because it's so popular that they have to produce a ton because people love cupcakes.
Yeah.
If they were that popular, there wouldn't be a warehouse full of them at the Oaks place.
can't- That's
But
the-
why is there
yeah,
a
you
warehouse
can't-
full of them every week?
You
That's
can't.
what I'm trying to say.
You
You'd
can't
think
vouch
they'd-
for everybody, but it's no different. You know, maybe they're not good cupcakes. You know, it's like maybe, you know,
Possible.
I'm not saying, you know, I'm not trying to offend, but you know, you guys know I went and got some real cupcakes. Got some
Oh, yeah.
fresh made day of cupcakes, and they were
Those
the
are
most amazing
spectacular.
things ever. So it's
How'd
no
that
different
portion
than coffee.
control work out
you know.
for you?
Worked out great. Just, you know, perfect. Just shove the whole thing in my mouth once, and then I could shove another one in my whole mouth again.
One bite is that's
Right.
one
It's
bite,
a serving.
It was
Each
great.
A
cupcake
quarter
is
of
a serving.
That's right.
Well, what killed me about JT, and I should have put this video up so that I could show it to you guys, but he sent us the video, and he said that we have if you want to put some cupcakes in the show, we have a whole warehouse of them. And I'm like, come on, JT, a warehouse? And then it's him in the warehouse, and
Yeah.
there's all these boxes, and he starts opening up boxes, and there's literally cupcakes in all these boxes. And then he pans
It's
over
like
the
they-
box. He goes, I can show you the rest of these boxes. They're mostly cupcakes.
Were you guys?
And
Did
we
y'all
said-
have like a tip on a semi truck, and you thought it was electronics, and when you robbed it, it was just cupcakes? So you're like, let's
Pretty
just
much.
put them in the warehouse. These were supposed to be Blu-ray DVD players, but we got cupcakes instead. He's like,
Did you go to Costco?
Come
Is that
on,
where you
family.
got them? And so it was like $6 for
Oh.
a gross of cupcakes.
Yeah.
that one box of cupcakes was like $8.90. It was like 6 cupcakes. What
Yeah.
was the deal with that, or was that in euros or something?
Well,
It's
they
a,
discount them after they expire.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's got this people have this inflated value of cupcakes because and cupcakes have done that. Cupcakes have somehow positioned themselves as a prestige dessert.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't go like little pies. You can get little pies too. You know, you can get like a little individual pie.
Yeah, but no one likes those.
Well, but that's my point. My point is that it's a little pie. It's the same concept as a little cupcake. Why does a little cupcake have people who are like,
I think that says
the
more about
cupcake is a
cake
superior.
versus- Yeah, I think that says more about cake versus pie than it does about if cupcakes are good. Because it's like you said, that's what I'm leaning towards, is because if that's the only thing, then people will get it. But if you have cupcakes and ice cream, I think maybe people would go for the ice cream. But I'm still. This is
No,
something I'm gonna.
You need to be around some good cupcakes. I could sit there
I'm
and
gonna
go,
walk-
you got cookie. You could get like a fresh baked cookie, or you can get some stale old thing from some other store that's all crunchy and terrible. You're gonna go for the good one. It's the same thing. It's quality. Quality cupcake, can't go wrong.
See, when you guys go with this either or stuff, I'm like, why not put them together? Put the cupcakes in the ice cream.
Cupcake cookies.
There you go.
Yeah.
Those cookie.
I've-
Have you seen the Cookie Monster cupcakes? That's
No.
what we could do.
Oh yeah.
They have cookies and cupcake.
Right.
Wow.
Why should we have to make a choice at dessert?
Yeah.
Why don't we just combine every conceivable dessert into one bucket, and then you just scoop it out and dish it on. You got a big ladle, and it's like,
John, you
would you
just
like your
invented dessert
cobbler
casserole.
brownie cupcake ice cream tort
Just-
splat?
Yeah,
And you just dump it on.
That'd be like either dessert casserole or dessert lasagna. I think you just invented a new. You just invented a new dessert.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a
Seven layer
7 layer.
I
Yeah,
ordered
seven
I
layer
cake and
dessert.
dessert loaf.
I call this a win for American and Western culture.
That
This
is
is definitely
that
a
actually
victory.
has merit. The 7-layer dessert salad, where it's like every layer is a different
Yeah.
dessert category.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's
Like a
beautiful. I'm
parfait.
gonna go to bed dreaming of that tonight.
Yeah, but it's so American too. That's the way we do it. It's like we don't have to make a choice. This is America. We can have it all.
There you
We can have
go.
it all in the same dessert.
Well, the way you get into the mainstream is we open up a cart at the state fair. We get like a little
Yep.
truck and take it to the state fair and just go bucket of dessert, everybody, and then it'll just
Slice of
slip right into the
diabetes.
mainstream.
That's
Yeah.
Oh
right.
my
I
goodness.
That's
think
why
you were
everybody's
trying to
eating-
say we can have our cake and pie and ice cream and eat
And
it too.
brownies and
And eat
cobbler
it too.
and sherbet
Yeah.
and eat it too.
You're really onto something there, Juwan.
Yeah.
I think if you could find out what booths are going to be at your local fair, and you got the lemon shake-ups, you got the elephant ears, you got the funnel cake, you got the ice cream, and just take whatever's available and just shove it into one bucket. Just at that particular
Oh, get
fair.
what
So
they
it's thematic.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could go to all these different booths,
Yeah.
or you could just come to ours and get them all at once in a
Right.
bucket.
Called Taste of the Fair.
There you go.
And you're walking around with it. No, put it in a cone. Put it in a cone, not a bucket, so that you're like, hey, like eating it. And people are like,
Yeah,
ooh, where'd you get that? I go, oh, it's a
This guy
dessert
over there will
loaf.
put one together for you. Yeah.
You're gonna go waffle cone though, right?
Yeah.
Right.
One-stop
Huge
shopping
And if it-
at the dessert fair.
And then if it's a dessert fair, then you gotta like deep fry it.
Right, it's made out of elephant ear. The
Oh.
cone is made out of a cylinder of an elephant ear.
An elephant
Now you're
ear.
talking.
No, it's a funnel cake. You like hollow out a funnel cake and dump all of the other ingredients in there.
Yep.
Oh, that's great.
Porn
Yeah.
Happening. It's $1 million idea.
It would have like 20 million calories.
And don't apologize for that either. That's your
That's a selling point.
Jolt. Yeah, Jolt
Yeah.
Cola. Twice the caffeine, twice the sugar. You just
Right. And it's still like one of the healthiest things you can get at the fair.
It's still,
Yeah, that's why we
it's
call
still
it
better
dessert
for you.
salad.
it's better for you than the Polish sausage. That's fantastic. And you could, I would almost guarantee that you could sell those at the fair. Like people would eat
Oh,
that
heck
at the
yeah.
fair.
Mm-hmm.
And people would even
Yeah.
pay for it. You could charge $35 for the for a funnel
You'd have to
cake.
charge more than
Yeah.
that. You'd have to have like
Everything
a
you'd
$75 platter.
Everything
like
you
the
want
challenge.
from the fair in one spot,
Yeah.
and it's less dangerous than bull riding.
you have to. It's less dangerous than bull riding,
And
and
then
you have to like take payments. You know, you have to come by. You have to start paying for it at the end of the week.
You gotta put
and
it on
make
layaway.
deposit.
7 more payments. That bucket is mine.
My mouth is watering already.
They really do charge a lot of money for like the challenge foods.
Yeah.
Like if you go to a diner or something and they've got like this pizza the size of the table, or they've got a cheeseburger that's,
That's how we can sell it too.
Right.
You get the
If you can
the
eat
dessert
this,
loaf. Yeah, the 7-layer dessert loaf. It's like if you can eat this, okay, it's $99. But if you can eat the whole thing and not die, then it's free.
Yep.
Oh,
If you
gosh.
die, though, yeah.
That's
we
fantastic.
can. Yeah, you can even if you and a friend can eat it, you get
This
half
has
price.
to happen.
Yep.
This has to happen.
Like if you could split it between 2 people, even.
No. Oh,
If I
what a
had
great
the
idea.
time, I would do a hidden camera prank thing at the Georgia State Fair, walking around with. We would have to concoct it, and then just walk around. You could at first you could sell it like they do cotton candy in just one of those little trays where you got like 8 or 9 of them sitting in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I would do that.
That's $1,000 worth of dessert.
People
loaves.
would eat it on a dare. I mean, if word got out, people
Heck
would
yeah.
eat it on a dare. I dare you to go eat the dessert in a bucket. And people would be like, it's on, man.
That's right. I'll take 2.
I'll take 2 of them.
I love it. I love it. I would. I'm gonna have to think about that.
Yeah, as someone who's done a food challenge or 2, I'd be in.
Whoa.
Would you do it?
What's the worst food challenge you've done?
Mine was I do kind of mild ones. I did a 2-pound hamburger from the Heart Attack Grill.
Mm-hmm.
And,
2 pounds? Whew.
Yeah,
2 pounds
that.
before
2 pounds.
cooking.
2 pounds before cooking, and then I ripped through that in 10 minutes. So
Wow.
it was back when I had a full stomach.
That's
Nah,
champ.
a little
That's
bit,
the
yeah.
championship right there.
Yeah. I saw there was one I was going to do. It's out in, I think, Philadelphia or New Jersey area. It's like the Olympus burger, and it's like a 70-pound burger or something. It's like a 50 or 75-pound burger. It's insane. It is insane. And it's like you and like 4 friends get to eat it. And I was like, I would
I'm gonna
love
guess
to try
it's
to do
not
that.
done all the way through. I'm gonna guess there's
Four
a few
friends.
places where it's a little bit rare.
4 friends on a 50-pound burger is still 12.5 pounds apiece,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, I'm
12 and a
trying to
quarter
remember
pounds.
I'm trying to remember the full sizes, but I know it like went up. There was like 5. There was like a 10-pound burger, and it just scaled up.
It's like, I can't eat a 50-pound burger. Somebody split this with me.
That's right.
Yeah.
It'd have to be really flat to be cooked all the way through, though, which would make it the circumference of a merry-go-round or something.
Yeah, it's insane. We'll have to go. Maybe we'll look this up at the after party. The Olympus burger.
Kids are riding on it in a circle and they're munching away.
That's it.
Faster.
The beefy go-round.
Oh, beefy go round.
Burger go-round.
Did you see that I made a raging cupcake for you, Brian, while you were rapping?
I did
That
not.
was fantastic.
Right.
That's Guac Cake, the newest member of the Chubby Bruce crew.
He just needs like a chain.
Yeah.
He just needs a chain and a
Oh, man, yeah, he's got to be part of the crew.
Oh, my angry cupcake.
cupcakes.
Cupcakes aren't that good.
I had to put my lyrics up because I could do it without the music, and then when I put the music in, it totally just made my brain just go the other way with it because I was like, it's so good.
Nah, it worked.
So we got a few pictures a few weeks ago that I have been meaning to put up, and this would be a good segue for those pictures. One of our, I think this was one of the. I'm not sure who sent these in. Was it one of the King sisters?
Yeah, I believe.
You know what I'm talking
so.
about?
Yep.
But we've got one of our characters for Chubby Bruce is Sheepshank, right?
Yeah.
And so we received these pictures that are scenes from the Sheepshank Redemption.
Which one should I do first?
So here's the first one. Right?
Ah, yes, that old oak.
It's towards the end. Spoiler alert. And then here's the other one. He's out. Sheepshank's out in the yard there with Andy Dufresne.
I'd like to tell you that Sheepshank was left alone by the Sisters of Mercy. I'd like to tell you that. Chubby Bruce ain't no fairy tale land.
But then this might be my favorite one. This is the movie poster for Sheepshank Redemption.
Hey there.
Yeah.
Hey there,
So,
you out of prison?
so we have some game. We have a game that's related to the movies, right?
Oh, you were gonna do Juan's?
Yeah, we'll do Juan's.
I didn't
Oh,
know if
good.
you wanted me to read what I found today. That was
Yes.
why I popped in.
You find something?
Yeah, I do, but I don't. I want to
I
get.
don't know how many you had on your slideshow. I didn't know how much time.
I've got 6 or
Well-
so, but we can do that next week.
Okay.
What's the matter?
No, I was gonna say I've made a few of the in the game, but y'all can pull the plug on that whenever you want to. It's depending on how far we get into it. But
Well, is it not ready
I got
yet?
it. No,
You have some more?
it's good.
Is it good?
It's ready to go. It's raring.
Okay, well, let's do that. Let's
Am
do
I-
the
Caught up? Okay.
because we do have
All
another.
right.
We do have another thing. We've got some more bad platitudes
I can't
that
find
we've
it.
come up with, but this is an
Oh, it's
actual
all the way
game.
at the end.
Mhm.
The
Oh,
first slide
boy.
says log lines in translation. I
Mhm.
put on
I'm
comment
still
of the
going
week.
through these old what's missing photos from like 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago.
That was an
Yeah, it's
awesome
below
game,
that.
by the way.
Those could totes get destroyed, could just get deleted, but no.
Yeah, you can totes
instead,
delete them.
Let's just keep scooching through all the misheard lyrics. Ah,
Mhm.
there we go.
Log lines in
So,
transition. Okay,
I
so
want
set this
to-
up, Juan.
I want to share with everyone my inspiration. So we're gonna play a game where what I found is somebody posted, and this is gonna be the first slide, I think. Somebody don't do it yet. Somebody posted that they were in Hong Kong and they had a bootleg DVD of the Alien movie, and on the back is the description. And I think is that the next one? That's just do the next slide. Let's read it. So on the
Wow.
back
See 'em.
of the Alien DVD, it says this is the description in the Hong Kong bootleg DVD. It says spaceship people get up from sleeping coffin and have eat. Computer woman finds strange noisings on planet and astronauts go to seeing. Astronauts find big elephant man who dead, then find too many egg. Astronaut is possessed by egg demon, and new egg demon is come when eat bad noodle. 7 friends and cat all try find egg demon before spaceship go home, but is hard working. Will life to escaping. Who is bad milk robot? Screen not working because space make deaf.
Oh, I love
So,
Bad Milk Blood
we were talking
Robot.
about-
Oh my god.
We were talking about doing the log line. So log line is a description of the movie. So I ran some log lines of some famous movies through Google Translate, but unfortunately Google Translate's really good now. So I ran it through English to French, French to Burmese, Burmese to Chinese, Chinese to Japanese, and then Japanese back into English. But then you had to switch Japanese for Chinese, and these are the descriptions. So we got the translated
So
log
you had to
line
translate it 4 times to get the log
like
line.
4 or 5 times. You had to get it nice and good. So we're gonna look at the translated log line first, and if it's really hard, then we'll look at the actual one in English, and then you guys will probably be able to get it. So here's the easy
So
one.
the
Do you want
game
us
is to
to
guess.
guess
The game
this
is to
one?
guess
Yeah.
the movie. Right.
Game
Yeah,
is
do you
to
want us
guess
to
the
guess
movie.
the movie from this one?
Yeah, so
Well,
let's,
you already
this
told
is
us
a-
it was
this is a
Alien.
warm
Oh.
up. No, this
Okay,
is
well,
the next one is a new movie or a different movie.
Oh no, it's not. According to my slide, it says the next one says Alien
Let's see.
1970.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
okay.
the
Sorry,
one
so
we
that's
just
what's gonna
saw.
look like. So
Right.
that's the next slide. Sorry,
Okay. So
The
next
next slide.
slide.
that's a little warm up. So here's the log line. The translated one is: before he and his future existed, the young man was taken to the past to be reunited with his parents. I just got a
Yeah,
Casey
man.
Kasem thing
That's-
going on.
Too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, read
well,
them like
this is
Casey
warm-up.
Kasem. That'd be great.
This is
We're
the
gonna-
warm
We're
up.
warming up. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do Dana Carvey's impression of Casey Kasem. That's what I'll do.
This is just a warm
Okay,
up.
we already got answers. We got answers on this one. You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
were holding
Think-
back because you
think
knew
everybody
about
got
it, right?
that one.
You
Yeah.
can't get this one wrong.
So the next slide is the actual English translation. The actual English one. What is it? Yeah. A young man is transported to the past where he must reunite with his parents before he and his future cease to exist. That movie was Back to the Future. Now you know what year that was?
Oh, sorry.
1985.
85. No.
I
Wow.
1985.
The year was
1985.
1985.
All right.
And
do
now,
the next
on
one.
with the log lines.
Let's do the next one. Here's the translated log line for the next movie. It is World War II early unconquered non-African. A former girlfriend who has been treated as a foreigner in a self-respecting country.
World War II
wow.
early unconquered non-African.
Rom-com.
Former girlfriend has been treated as a foreigner in a
self-respecting
self-respecting
country.
country.
Oh, I think I might know.
Yes, as opposed to the other, self-deprecating countries.
Right.
gonna
The
type
countries
like
that
it.
loathe themselves.
So not Canada.
What do you think of this one, Rachel? Challenging enough for you?
Oh, is this challenging? Do we have any? I don't see
don't see
any.
any
I don't
guesses
see any
yet.
answers
Yeah.
popping up.
I guessed
wanna do?
one.
Somebody
guessed
said
one.
Pearl Harbor.
It is not
And then
Pearl Harbor. That's a
JT
good-
says out of Africa.
Nope.
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 Nope. I'll let Peaches. I'll let you figure out when you want to do the actual.
Okay.
You pull the
To
plug
give
into
the
your-
actual
Pearl
one.
Harbor.
So
The
once I
English.
show
Unconquered
the English one, everyone will
non-African.
probably know.
An unconquered
think so.
non-African. There's a lot of non-Africans.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody else.
This is
nobody
so
else is
weird.
trying.
though. It's not close. to
So
the
World War
actual
II is the only
English.
part that we're probably even going to potentially be able to
It's
get.
close, and
World War
I can
II.
say that Africa is a clue in there. Former girlfriend is actually a clue. This is a movie.
She's
Yeah,
been
somebody
treated as
asked.
a
So
foreigner.
X
Somebody was like,
Oh, is it
"Movie?"
the Steve McQueen movie?
Wonder Woman?
What's the Steve McQueen movie?
Wonder Woman.
That's what Jeff said.
She's
That's
not a
World War
former
One is the
ex-girlfriend.
movie.
English Patient?
Nope, not the English Patient. All right, do the.
Saving Private
Saving
Ryan's
Private Ryan's girlfriend.
All right, here's the actual
Here's
actual
the English one. Set in unoccupied Africa during the early days of World War II, an American expatriate meets a former lover with unforeseen complications.
Oh, Casablanca.
That make-
Casablanca.
Yes, very good. That is
We
it.
got
Casablanca,
Jumanji and
19
X-Men.
40.
Of all
Oh,
the gin
sorry.
joints in all the self-respecting countries, she had to walk into.
1942.
Yes.
Sorry,
I
I
did put
flipped
these
it.
slides together. I'm kind of like doing an Alex Trebek thing where I think I know all the answers, but I'm really just put the answers together. All right, the next
Play it.
movie
Play it,
This one
Sam.
looks very small.
that has 11th Promise Christmas Trip.
What?
There are
Polar
clues
Express.
in this log line. Polar Express, no. You just
11th
can start listing
Promise.
Christmas movies, are you?
11th Promise Christmas Trip. Let's see. Miracle on 34th Street.
That
Ooh,
was
good
what I
guess.
thought.
No.
11th
Home
Promise.
Alone.
If I knew any of the languages
Christmas
that I
Vacation.
translated it, no, it's not Home Alone either. If I actually knew any of the languages that I translated into, I could tell you why it was translated like this.
Polar
But I-
Express.
No,
11th Promise Christmas.
11th
I have no
Promise
idea. That's the thing. I wish
Christmas
I could
Trip.
tell you why it's translated like this. Because when
Die
it
Hard.
popped up, I was like,
I'm
tell
trying
you
to
what.
think.
whenever you want to, you can look at the English
It's a
one.
Wonderful Life.
A Christmas
This
elf.
elf goes to New York City.
Maybe because elf is 11 in German.
Oh, maybe in Burmese.
Elf
Elf
is 11. Yeah,
What a great explanation.
that's it.
That's it. Yeah, Elf
I'm
is
11 goes to the New York City.
in Burmese.
And he has the Christmas.
Okay,
What year?
Why
do
not
you
just
think
elf goes
is?
to 11?
So
Yeah.
elf, everybody is saying.
It's Elf.
A Christmas elf
11th
goes to New York
Promise
City.
Christmas Trip.
That's great.
What year was it, guys?
2000.
2000.
That's right.
Wow.
Oh.
I thought it was later than that.
My goodness, 19 years old now.
Isn't that amazing?
It
It is.
does. Yeah, that is weird.
That's very weird.
How did
Alright.
New York City get lost in translation? Excellent question.
11th
Yeah.
Promise Christmas Trip.
If only we
It
knew.
was a trip. It was a Christmas trip, you guys.
Promise.
All right, next movie's
promise.
translation is.
That was.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Organized crime dynasty chief of the old family and other secret empires.
I'm gonna. Well, I have a guess.
I do too.
I can
Yeah.
tell you that all
Sounds
the
like-
clues are in this. It's not like the last one. This actually has clues to the. All the clues are in this one. Want to see?
My first guess would be Godfather,
Yeah.
but that's probably not it. Could be.
Huh.
Yeah, I would say
Is that what
Godfather as
everybody
well.
else was thinking? Let's
Yeah.
look at the
That's what I was
English
thinking.
translate. Let's look at the
Yeah.
English.
Everybody's saying Godfather in the comments too.
The aging patriarch
patriarch.
of organized.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
Godfather.
Transfers control of his
Very
clandestine
good,
empire
everyone.
to his reluctant son.
I just like and other secret empires.
What year was that one released?
That's 1970.
9.
78.
No, 77.
Nope.
It's
Nope.
earlier than that. 72 or
Two?
3.
We're just like, we're just going to keep doing the whole decade. 71, 72, 72. One of us got it right eventually.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
make
the
him
next-
an offer, get refused.
The next movie's translation log line goes a little something like this. The background of Las Vegas, the center of 3 names. The first place in the loss of this part, the immediate general, a married companion, a must-have, and other roads. I can tell you this is very cryptic, but there are clues in here.
Oh my.
Ocean's
goodness.
11.
Oh, good guess. No,
That is a good
that
guess.
is a good guess. Though.
Center of 3 names.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Well, the center of the 3 names, I'm guessing there are 3 people in the title.
Mhm.
Immediate
And then it describes all 3 of them.
It doesn't really have to do with the title as much as it does, the whole movie. So we got Leaving Las Vegas, Viva Las Vegas. No. No answers yet.
Sister Act.
The
And that does
Hangover.
start in Las Vegas, doesn't it? Or does it?
The Hangover.
I think so.
The
yeah.
Hangover.
All right, let's look at the English.
Amber and Luke both agreed on that one.
The Hangover. So let's
see
look at the
next
English.
slide. It says
Mhm.
Las Vegas set comedies centered around 3 groomsmen.
3 groomsmen.
Lose
That's
about
the
their-
one.
Oh,
That's
that's a
it,
great
The Hangover.
translation.
So, yeah.
Released in what year?
Oh gosh, 2010 was it?
Well, you're close. Not it though.
Not it.
1870.
I think it was. I think it was later than that. Oh.
Nope.
No.
Oh,
The first place in
Okay.
the loss
Gosh.
of this part. That's my
You
favorite
know-
part of that one.
You know what feels weird is movies that were made in 2000 or 2010 feel like they were made just recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
And
this was like it was like last year, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh.
All right. The next movie's log line reads like this. Kazuko Kazuko, a futuristic king of the lions, others' opportunity, others' passion, conversation opposition, self-limited passion, occasionally attracted. I kept this one
Oh,
because
I
it's a
wanna
little
see
easy.
that
I think
movie.
you guys are gonna get it. If you,
It's got to be
think
Lion
about it.
King.
Yeah, it's got to be Lion King.
yeah, okay, it's Lion King.
Kazuko,
I just thought it was
Kazuko.
funny because the
Occasionally attracted.
I
Because he's
don't
got
know.
the what's her name? The lioness,
Flip,
right?
flip
Nala.
around the English, and we'll get it from.
Nala. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's read that and let's see if we can figure out what. What Lion Cub Future King Simba searches for his identity, his eagerness to please others, and penchant
Penchant
for testing his boundaries sometimes gets him into trouble. So maybe
Occasionally attracted.
Occasionally attracted.
I would have said 1995 on this, and I would have been wrong.
oh,
It's earlier than that.
Is it? What year do you guys think? Gosh,
I'm gonna say like
Not
1991.
Yeah, I'll say
90 or
90.
I don't think I was still in
No,
high school.
I don't think it would be 91. I was, yeah. it's
94.
94, Dakota got it too.
94. Like if I get them wrong, that's dumb because I put these slides together. So, all right, if we
was
got
when
time,
Disney
we can do the
was
next
still
slide.
making
If you
good
guys want to
movies.
keep going, we got a couple more movies left.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it.
Yeah, that was
The
back when
next
Disney.
movie reads like this: one person, a calculator, a black customer, a mysterious rebel, Nari, and others. This is by far my favorite, and I don't think anybody's gonna get it. But let's see if I can give you guys a clue. Nope.
Nari
This is
and others.
horrible.
So I'm guessing
is a
it's like an
horrible one.
accountant.
A mysterious rebel is like a very cryptic clue. It's actual clue, but oh my gosh, This is
Gnarly.
horrible.
Luke
Glenn,
says
I
put it
ominous
up.
face.
No.
no,
Ava
But-
Tatar.
That would be if it was a
Wonder Woman.
stapler. A stapler.
Goodwill.
Oh, wait a
Hunting.
minute. Is this the Matrix?
What? How
Is this
did you
Matrix?
pull that out? No, you got to explain this. What you got to explain your? Did you reverse Google translate me?
One person, Neo, is the one.
Neo is the one.
Right.
The calculator is, and then the black customer is Morpheus, and then a mysterious rebel, and then
And
Nari
others.
was the one that because I figured that was the translation for Neo.
Or Neo?
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Nice job.
That was when I read this. Yep, computer hacker. So that's the calculator.
Yep,
I think.
calculator.
Calculator, right?
Mysterious rebels about the true nature
Good
of
job,
reality.
John.
And its role against
Wow.
the war against its controllers.
Yeah. What
Wow.
does that say about me? What does
I'm
it say about me that I
astounded.
understood that?
You're really into calculators. By the way, Matrix 4.
No.
Well, what'd you expect?
Well,
What'd you
Keanu
expect?
Reeves said you
Yeah.
have to see it 3 times to enjoy it. So
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's interesting. You
Yeah,
gotta,
he would
you guys
know.
gotta go see the movie. Yeah. Oh, I forgot it was in '99. That's crazy. That felt like it was a 2000s movie, didn't it?
that was
Do I
such
have
a good
any more?
movie.
Yeah.
I like it so much.
Let's
No.
do it. An unbearable youth living at home, a bizarre family life, and other reasons such as Tomozen Satsuke.
well, that's a
You guys-
reason enough right there. Tomoza
yes,
Sadaisuke.
if you don't- If you don't have Tomozen Satsuke as a reason in your life, this is what
I
made
think-
this movie.
I think Tomozen is Thomas. That's what I think.
I think Julia got it right.
I don't.
Home Alone.
No, it's not Home Alone.
Well, I would say
It's not-
Problem Child.
Oh yeah.
No, but that's
That'd be
pretty
a good one,
good.
too.
No,
That's a
that's
good
better.
guess. A bizarre family life and other reasons
see.
such as Tomozen Sarasuka.
I'm
That's
guessing,
not a clue. The clue is.
I'm guessing that's his name, but translated into
My
That's
initial
not a
thought
clue.
was Willy Wonka.
I have no idea. I had to.
But
Oh,
An
yeah.
I can tell you-
unbearable youth.
To get some of these, I had to drop Japanese and to translate, but then tell Google it was actually Chinese, and that's when I would get this stuff.
Okay.
So this is Google looking at Japanese and translating it as if it were Chinese into English, and this is what you get. But I did like that the reason, one of the reasons
Ooh,
was
Karate
Tomozen
Kid is a
Satsuki.
great guess.
Not
Yeah.
Karate Kid, not Home Alone,
Big.
not Uncle Buck. Nobody's got it yet. All
Okay.
right. Do you want to
Uncle
see the?
Buck.
That's a pretty good one too. These are great guesses. I can't believe how
Ferris
A
good
Bueller's
they are.
listless, alienated teenager decides to help his new friend win the class presidency in their small Western
it's
high school.
Napoleon Dynamite.
All while he must deal with his bizarre family
Bizarre
life back home.
family life.
Okay, so Napoleon Dynamite
Napoleon
is
Dynamite.
Tomozen Sadasuke, or
Yeah.
Tomozen
Well, that's
Sarasuke.
in the anime relaunch that they did, and he has he has the power to grow 50 feet tall and crush giant lizards.
Just like it's awesome. It's awesome.
So that would be funny to have a Napoleon anime reboot.
He did have an animated series after.
But
the
did I have one
show.
more?
It was one season.
hang on, when
He
was
did. That
Napoleon
was
Dynamite released?
2005?
2004.
Close.
2004.
Yes.
I'm going with.
Yep.
2004.
Shh.
So the
All right.
king,
Hey, I
Rachel
remember
hasn't
stuff.
seen it. Rachel hasn't seen Napoleon
Oh,
Dynamite.
well, a mysterious sea thief captain, a collaboration, a general lover, and a state chief maiden.
Ooh,
Okay, that's going to
Is
be
this-
Pirates.
I think you
I
might.
was gonna say, is it Pirates of the Caribbean?
It's Pirates of the Caribbean. Well done. I was hoping y'all could get this one. I was like, this feels like it would be easy enough to
Yep.
get.
Will Turner.
Will
Yeah, I
Turner
have
teams
to-
up with eccentric
Some of these had to delete names from there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Captain.
Yep, and Rachel
Quotes.
got it too. Pirates
Well
of the
done,
Caribbean.
audience.
Very good, and that
Cool.
was released.
I think
I haven't
that's
looked yet. I'm gonna go with 2005.
I'm going to say
Let's see it.
2001.
It's not 2001 for sure,
Duh,
I was in high school. but I was wrong. 2003.
Oh.
Yep, Amber got it.
Well
Okay.
done. I
What
think
a
that's
franchise.
it.
What a movie franchise.
No, there's at least one more.
Is there? I was like, hey, we
This
keep
was
going.
great.
First place,
place.
wheelchair-like photographer passing through the regular existence, etc.
Etc. You know, the regular existence.
Passing through the regular existence,
So
etc.
this does have a good clue in it. This one does have it. It's not so cryptic.
Wheelchair-like
really-
Is this
photographer.
Red Dragon?
Really good clue. No red dragon.
There's one disturbing scene with a wheelchair.
Oh, I'll say.
Yeah.
I can't
First
tell you
place.
it's classic. I went classic on this one.
Oh, I know.
uh,
Rear Window.
Jeff guessed Rear Window.
Yep, that's it. Rear Window.
Is
See,
it?
this wasn't as
Jimmy
hard as I
Store.
thought it was going to be.
Here's
Jimmy
I did want a
Store.
couple of
Original.
stumpers.
Ben-Hur.
Where do y'all think the first place came from? When it says
Passing-
first place, like wheelchair bound
First
spies on
place.
his neighbors from the
Spies on
apartment.
his neighbor's apartment.
Well, I don't
Convinced
know.
one of them has committed.
I don't.
Maybe. I'll bet it's one. That's
First
probably the
degree
one
First
of them.
place, or in the first place, this
Yeah.
guy's in a wheelchair.
So
Passing
when was
through-
that one released?
55.
Really?
Close. No, you're 1 year off. You're always 1 year off.
54.
Ah,
Yep.
there he is.
Close.
Roger
There's still
Whitney.
another one.
Stewart. Whoa, we got another one.
Okay.
Do it.
Do it.
Prison in distress, individual multi-year reunion, mutual comfort, joint dignity, final redemption.
Shawshank.
Prison in distress.
Sheepshank
individual.
Redemption.
Is it? That'd be so
Is it
amazing.
Shawshank? Final Redemption.
I don't know. Let's look at the English thing. I would be a horrible, like, especially on what was that?
Two imprisoned men bond over a number of years, finding solace and eventual redemption through acts of common decency. I still don't know what it is.
No. I see answers, and you guys got
It's
it
Cool
right. Y'all
Hand
got it
Luke.
right.
They're
It's
all saying
Shawshank. No, it's
Sheepshank.
Shawshank. No, you
Sheepshank
backed
Redemption.
yourself. You
It's
gassed
Stir
yourself,
Crazy.
John.
With
You
Richard
had
Pryor and Gene Wilder.
nice.
It's the Sheepshank Redemption.
You had
I
that
didn't
in-
know that this was going to be in there.
No,
How
I mean I
perfect.
didn't know y'all were gonna
Yeah.
have Sheepshank Redemption, so we have it.
Mm-hmm.
There we have it.
I
was
think
trying
we've
to
got a
pick
whole
really-
bunch more of these.
That was
What?
fun.
Yeah,
No.
I think we're on slide 82 of
Oh,
94.
that's right. I got like 3 or 4 of them. That's right. I got 3 or
Oh,
4
wow.
left. That's up to you guys. We're
This is
7
a fun
minutes
game.
over. We're into
This is a fun
bonus.
Should
I
we
love
show
this.
the extra ones at the Afford party?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do that. We'll do the rest
Cool.
of it at the effort party
sounds good.
for our members because we're out of time. I
gonna
knew this was
wrap
going to
it up.
happen. I knew this was going to be a huge show,
Had
and
too
so
much.
it's time for our snappy wrap.
Too much cupcake for 1 hour.
Let me bring up the
The
snappy wrap
random
up.
generator.
Random snappy wrap up
Well,
generator.
while you're doing that, I'm
Who's-
going to remind everyone to go to johnbranian.com, support the show.
Sobbing
Wait,
from
How do I make this go away? And I also have to decide who's going to do this. And I haven't looked at the generator yet. I think that because Juan still has my favorite line of the day, that he can do it. And
shoehorn
have
it
him
in there too.
Do we have him do it just in whatever came up, or do we have to push the button a couple of times? And right now, it's in the style of a humble news anchor who is sobbing from cutting onions.
okay, we'll have Juan do it in whatever comes after the.
Whatever comes
not,
next.
Not the
Click.
next one, but the one after that.
Okay, so not this, but this.
Yes.
Oh, Mug Homer.
Who is what
Who
while
is wild
distracted?
distracted?
Who is wild distracted? This was translated
Okay,
from
I'll do my
Japanese.
best.
All
I
right,
shall do
Brian,
my
you might have to
best.
jump in here too a little bit. Just a little
Well,
bit.
isn't it funny though that I don't really have a Homer Simpson, but I'll try
I think
it.
it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
that
gonna.
way.
All right, so roll.
That
I'm
way,
gonna
everybody will
bring up
know
the
how
video.
good. Everybody will
We'll
know how
listen.
good Brian's impression is by the way that I'm about to butcher it.
All right, ready, set, go.
The starving the comedy clique. What a donut. Oh, Todd Copeland is so good. Squirrel! What is that? Ah! Rachel King, thank you. And then Melanie McGuire. And Mr. Smithers, I'm sorry. Oh, and then Justin Orme. And then, look at all these cupcakes. Donna Ure, Larry York, and good night, America.